Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Up early in the morning, back at dawning. Wipe the coal out my eyes. See who paged me. Why? But yeah, man, I got a line on Errol. I don't know if I'm gonna release this video on Tuesday or whenever. But yeah, I got a line on Errol. So I talked to somebody around. Well, my homie talked to somebody around Errol, who very, very reliable. Now he told him that Errol said that he gonna be facing Sebastian Fundora in January, February. That line up with the end of the January date. Now he said he don't believe him though. You know what I'm saying? He said he don't believe him. So I don't know. You know, I don't know if it was how unconvincing he was as far as saying he gonna fight that 6'6" Mexican or whatever. That's how he was referred to, and he said he don't believe him. So, but he said Errol told him that he fighting him in January, February. So, you know, right now, you know, they gave Bud and Fundora a 10-day. They gave them a 10-day extension to come to negotiation. Now, if Fundora and them do pull out this fight, the play gonna be this. I'm about to tell y'all exactly what the play about to be. The play gonna be this. You know, the play is gonna be, it's gonna go to purse bid, and it wasn't enough money, and that's how they gonna play it. That's how they gonna play it. I'll tell you that right now. That's exactly how they gonna play it. You know, wasn't enough bread, purse bid was woo 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 woo, wasn't enough money in it, and that's exactly how they gonna play it. You know, so yeah, that's exactly how they literally gonna play it, man. So so to me personally, it ain't gonna be too shocking or whatever. But if he do end up fighting Fundora, I mean, you know, once he got in the ring, you know, with Fundora after he beat Tim Tszyu, we know what it was. I know for a fact they told Tim Tszyu, you know, if you hold off on the Crawford fight, you know, we'll put you in there with, you know, we'll promise you a Errol Spence fight. So, because you got to originally remember, Tim Tszyu was supposed to have a rematch clause versus Fundora. Remember, they said they didn't have an opportunity to put it in writing, so it was off a handshake agreement. Y'all remember that? It was off a handshake agreement. You know, it was off a handshake agreement. So, you know, it's a lot of moving parts, and I think Fundora would love to fight Crawford. I just think they don't want to be involved with nobody else with the church's money. Spence and Fundora is an in-house fight. Even though Turkey Al-Sheikh is bringing all the money to the table, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be involved in that. You know, they don't want to be involved in that. So yeah, they don't want to be involved in that. So, you know, that's you know, that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, he basically said that that Errol told him that's who they gonna go ahead and line it up with Fundora, but he just said he didn't sound too convincing. You know, he said that, you know, Errol didn't sound too convincing. So, you know, there you have it. There you have it. He said he didn't sound too convincing, but you know, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. But that's, you know, I ain't heard nothing else other than you know what homie said, that for the most part that right now they planning on, Errol told him that that's what he gonna do. So I don't know if, you know, they said, well, Errol, you can come back on the undercard, or Errol, you can get a tune-up, or Errol, you ain't coming back at all. Because you think, we're about about a little bit over 12 weeks out from that potential, January date. So the only time will tell, if they get past the 10-day negotiation period without striking a deal and they go to purse bid, then we probably already know the fight probably not gonna happen. And the thing about it is Sebastian Fundora will get stripped of his belt. So, so Crawford would have one half of the division. He had one half of the division. The other belt is probably gonna, go to Tim Tszyu from the background fight. And then, Sebastian still holds the WBC belt. So, Crawford also continued to say on social media that, if he don't get the Canelo fight, he ain't really tripping about it. He said if it was about the money, he would have just took the Conor McGregor 2-fight deal. So there you have it. So it ain't always about the bread. I guess I think he really was chasing the legacy. This is gonna be a thing that's gonna play out. That's gonna be interesting when it do play out. Very interesting when it do play out because in my humble opinion, Samson's word already ain't no good. It ain't gonna be no good after this. And they gonna deflect and blame Terrence Crawford, or Crawford was being difficult, or he was asking for money and he was asking for concessions. He really didn't want to fight Fundora. They gonna flip it on Terrence Crawford. I'll tell you that right now. They gonna flip that shit on Terrence Crawford. Yep, they gonna flip that on Terrence Crawford all day. And a lot of people don't like Crawford, so they gonna just run with it. They gonna run with it. But in my opinion, my gut feeling is they probably still gonna do Spence and Fundora. That's just my gut feeling. Because then, if they don't do it, then what's the plan? Probably Melon and Spence at some point. So, yeah. So then, that's my other gut feeling then. So yeah, probably Melon and Spence. But it's a storyline to talk about in the sport of boxing. But I feel that I feel that that's probably what they're gonna do. So, but like I said before, the other flip side of it would be with Sebastian Fundora. The other flip side of it would be, Turkey Al-Sheikh can just financially pay for the fight. That's a fight date that PBC ain't got to worry about. That's money they ain't got to worry about. They gonna get paid out of Fundora purse for him going over there. So, so then what do you do with that January date? Because, allegedly Benavidez Morrell is on that date, and I'll talk about that. I heard that that's a real thing. I heard PBC gonna do Benavidez Morrell in January. So that's what kind of gave me validity to ask about the Spence and because a poster popped up, the Spence and Fundora. I heard that PBC want to do Morrell and Benavidez for real next. That's a real thing. So in January, my thing is this. They only got a couple good fighters left. Tank, Morrell, and Benavidez. Morrell hot right now. But the guys from the past and Fundora hot right now. And if Tim Tszyu is still, up there, but the guys from the past, Gary Russell Jr. and Errol Spence and Jamal, Leo Santa Cruz, all them dudes are blast from the past. Andy Ruiz, them dudes is finito. They cook. They cook. They finito. They finito. So, yeah, so, you know, them trying to consolidate them two guys is interesting, especially where Benavidez said he wanted to fight the Benavidez and Beaver winner. So it's getting very interesting at PBC, and it's probably gonna be hard for them to reach another deal, quite honestly, because you know, with them reaching another deal for real, with them reaching a deal, like they didn't really build the farm system. If you watch baseball, basically prospects, all their prospects got knocked off. You know, the Barderas kid that was working with Richard Schaefer that had was on PBC got cracked. Cobra got cracked. You know what I'm saying? You know, Gary Anton Russell got cracked. So a lot of the younger guys they was putting stock in, they lost Jerron Ennis. So a lot of the younger guys they was putting stock in, they lost. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Check out the Box Rumor playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. Check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Check out the Free Game 89 channel, Varsity Sports Talk. All that information is in the description. Peace. In the link tree in the description.